What's up, you guys? So, a woman who appears to be the daughter of the late Gregg Leakes has called out NeNe Leakes for dating a married man again and confirmed that Gregg Leakes was actually married when NeNe started dating him too. The woman's name is Katrina Leakes, and she appeared on NeNe's wedding special, I Dream of NeNe. All 5 of Gregg's older children were on that show, and they talked about their family issues with NeNe and their dad, Gregg. On the show, NeNe got Dr. Jeff to talk to Katrina, Gregg's daughter, because NeNe said she could actually identify with Katrina being disappointed that her father was not more present in her life. And at the time, Katrina told Dr. Jeff that she never felt any way about NeNe's relationship with her dad, but she needed him to be present in her life as well. And she also said that she felt like she needed him more emotionally than financially. So at the time, her issues seemed to be more with her father than with NeNe. But now it appears that she is taking issue with NeNe Leakes apparently and allegedly ignoring Gregg's family since Gregg has passed on. Her tweets first came to my attention via @EverythingHousewives on Instagram. So make sure you follow them for all things housewives related. Gregg's daughter has allegedly been calling NeNe out on Twitter since April. And I looked into the Twitter account to try to verify if this is indeed Gregg's daughter. And in my opinion, it looks like she is. She's had the account going on 10 years and she's been tweeting about herself and her business for almost 10 years. But I'll still say allegedly just in case she denies this being her. But this is what she had to say. On April 12th, NeNe Leakes tweeted, "Stop harassing me, my business, and my family. Stop having me followed. Stop blacklisting Black women for speaking the truth. Stop paying off attorneys to not file discrimination claims. Stop it." And I believe this was directed at Bravo. And Katrina responded, "This is laughable." And then she tweeted, "I find it funny how folks want to claim being blacklisted, but they did that same thing to their own family. I'm just saying. #karma, #bloop." And then someone else was talking about NeNe and they said, "And her mouth and nasty attitude overshadows all of that. No one can take her place, and I'm pretty darn sure with what she is going through right now, no one wants it." And Katrina responded, "I'm Gregg's daughter. She got all that mouth on TV, but she is ignoring me and my brothers since the day he died. We keep trying to get her to talk to us. Guess it's our turn to talk." And then someone else was responding to the news, to the report that NeNe is being sued by her boyfriend's wife. And he said, "NeNe, you know that man was married." And then Katrina responded, "So was my dad Gregg when she met him, but I digress." So this confirms the allegations that Kim Zolciak made about NeNe dating Gregg while he was still married. In case you didn't know, Gregg Leakes was married for almost 20 years to his first wife. And NeNe did an interview with Entertainment Weekly back in 2013 and talked about Gregg's divorce from his first wife. And it sounds like NeNe was dating Gregg as he was going through the process of getting divorced from his first wife. The person interviewing her said, "You said in the show that one time you showed up at the house and Gregg's 3 youngest children from his marriage were gone. Was there any hostility between you and Gregg's children that you feel was brought on by his ex?" And NeNe responded, "I wanted his children to understand that their mother and father were in a very bitter divorce. Your parents did not handle it right, but you can't put what you went through on me. Your parents were divorcing, they were mean to each other, and they had you guys tied in the middle, which was wrong, but that has nothing to do with me. She literally picked them up for her weekend visit and never brought them back. Gregg didn't fight her, he just disconnected." And I think that's what the daughter was saying about him disconnecting. And she said, "And when Gregg would try to connect with his children, he would call up his ex-wife and ask if he could see the children. She would say no. It was a bitter war." And so if you read between the lines of that, it sounds like the bitterness could have been because Gregg was seeing another woman. That possibly could have been what the bitterness was about, but we don't know for sure. But the person says, "So there's no relationship between you and his ex-wife at all?" And she said, "Never. In my entire life of being with Gregg for 17 years, I've only met that lady twice." And again, this interview is from 2013. And they asked her, how's the communication with you and Gregg's children now? And she said, I love Gregg's kids. I'm sure Gregg's ex-wife is watching the show, seeing me with them. I've never had anything against her, but the relationship with Gregg's children is good. I love Gregg's older children like they were my own. We're all learning to communicate better. All Gregg's kids are good. It's just the oldest one, he's a bit more outspoken. The rest of them are pretty quiet. I guess they were pretty quiet. But you see in this interview where NeNe says she loves them like they're her own kids. But if now she's ignoring them, now that Gregg has passed on, I could see why they would have an issue. It doesn't sound like love at all. It sounds like NeNe may have completely moved on from Gregg and his family. And that's sad to see if you ask me. But you guys, leave a comment and let me know what you think about Gregg Leakes' daughter allegedly calling out NeNe Leakes for dating her father when he was still married and now turning her back on his adult kids. Leave a comment and share your thoughts. As always, thanks for watching.